and I realize that the real Kristen is sitting in the fetal position, completely motionless, inside of the oval gap. We're all just standing there in disbelief for a moment, and questions just start flooding my brain. Why would this thing take us directly to Kristen? Is it surrendering? Is it a trap? Was it planning to lead us here the whole time? I take a better look at the tree, and it's giving off the same illumination that her and the first staircase were giving off. I start to get those intrusive thoughts again, and I feel oddly drawn to it, but I know better than to act on them because of the first time. I look back at the other guys to see the reaction on their face, but when I look at Sam, the mimic is right next to him with her hand on his shoulder, whispering in his ear. I didn't even see this thing walk up to him. I take a step towards them, but before I could even get a word out, it whips its head towards me and mockingly says, "Porcupine." Sam's eyes are completely glazed over and he's just staring at the tree motionless. She takes a slight pause, tilts her head mockingly, and takes her hand off his shoulder, and he immediately starts sprinting towards the tree. He gets a little bit of a head start on me, but I start chasing him right away because I could tell that something's off. As we're getting closer to the tree, I could tell he's not sprinting towards Kristen, he's sprinting towards the stairs because the direction that he's sprinting is like 5 degrees off from the oval gap. I close in on him and I get one hand on his back. I was slowing him down, but I couldn't stop him from getting to the second step of the stairs because of the momentum that he had built. And once he touched it, I felt the stairs give off a vibrating pulse with each step. It was like somebody banged a drum the moment each foot hit one of the steps. I get my second hand on him and I rip him off the stairs once I get enough traction on my feet. I get him to the ground and I have to restrain him with all of my strength because he is trying as hard as he can to get back to these stairs. Sam is not a small or feeble guy by any means, and I have to use all of my strength to restrain him. But he's not fighting me. He's not hitting me. He's not pushing me. He's not even looking at me. His eyes are just fixated on the stairs and he's just clawing to get back to them. It gets to the point where I don't even think I could restrain him any longer until he just suddenly stops and goes limp. His eyes revert back to normal and he just looks at me and goes, "What happened?" He seems okay, so I look up to see what stopped him, and I see the ranger pulling Kristen out of the tree. It seems like the moment he pulled her out, he stopped. Me and the ranger look at each other and our eyes are asking each other, "What now?" And then we all look back towards the mimic. And this thing had such a satisfied, devious look on its face until its face started to fade away to nothing. And just like the ranger explained with the hippie, it starts to evaporate and almost become one with the forest. Once it completely disappeared, I look back to Sam to see if he's okay, and he gives me the nod that it's all good. So we immediately start putting all of our attention towards Kristen and huddle around her, and the ranger is giving her water. We're so relieved when she starts slowly regaining consciousness. It takes about a full minute for her to start making sounds and for her eyes to start opening. Once she looks coherent enough, the ranger asks her if she's okay, and she just lightly replies, "What took you guys so long? It's been days." The ranger follows up and asks her if she remembers anything, and she barely gets out, "It told me you'd come. It told me I'd be safe by the stairs."